of 1994 as they take the Knicks in the 7th and decisive game here at the Summit, and this place is up for grabs.
Nowadays, you look at it as if you win a championship 1 year, it's no good. You got to win it 2 years in a row. You got to go back. You got to show everybody that 1 year wasn't a fluke.
Houston, the Eagle has landed. Your team is on top of the basketball world.
The only way you're going to get respect if you win, you know, and we got just gutty guys with a lot of heart and a lot of pride, and we wanted even more this year than last year. And I think if we win it this year, they got to give us respect.
And congratulations to the 1994 NBA World Champions.
We realized fully the magnitude of what we can accomplish. Only the great movies get sequels. So we got an opportunity to get a sequel.
Last year, it was Clutch City. This year, if we win, it will be double clutch.
As the Rockets enter the 1994-95 season, they could not have been more focused on their goal of defending their championship, and they would waste little time in sharing their determination with the rest of the league.
Over to Akeem, and Akeem misses. Oh, Robert Horry! Where did he come from?
And the Houston Rockets are showing that championship form.
Robert Horry, slam dunk! Boy, this Houston machine is working on all cylinders.
We had a feeling coming in to this year that we still weren't getting respect. That feeling really got us off to a good start.
Olajuwon with one move one way and one the other. If the left one don't get you,
then the right one will.
Behind the back, 4-on-1, Cassell to OT for two. Gives it up to Mario Elie. Sam Cassell for a three.
We just had this pride about ourselves that when we stepped out on the court, we felt like we was in the win regardless of what happened.
Spud Webb will bring it up. Lost it. Olajuwon over the shoulder. Kenny Smith has to save it. He does, and he lays it up with the goal. Sam to the trailer. Robert Horry. The Rockets are on fire. How about this team?
Blazing out to a 9-0 start, the Rockets seemed to have effortlessly picked up where they left off the season before. But their early euphoria would soon give way to the harsh reality of defending their championship.
Kenny Smith gets the layup won't stay down. Inside, knocked away from Herrera. Herrera steals it back and misses.
Look at the scoreboard, 25-8 over the defending world champions.
First of all, people were aiming at us, and we had kind of a bullseye on our chest going into the games, and I thought we got the opposing team's best effort.
Long inbounds, blocked by Robinson. And tonight, a new career high leads to the upset over the world champion Houston Rockets.
I think we ran into a little bit of human nature. You get to a point where you've won it all and you won 9 in a row, and you might start thinking that you show up and it's automatic victory.
What's wrong with Houston? It's a big puzzle that after winning the first 9 games of the year, the Rockets could fall this low.
For the first half of the season, the Rockets grappled with their problems. But after a demoralizing loss to the last-place Clippers, they finally realized they needed a change.
Rudy Tomjanovich, up until right before the All-Star break, wanted to keep this team intact. He had no intention of changing. But as time went on, and the same mistakes were happening and the team just couldn't get out of the rut, he finally came to the realization in his own mind that if we stay pat, we're not going to do it again.
The Rockets would pull off one of the biggest trades in franchise history, bringing a hometown favorite back to Houston.
From the University of Houston by Slamma Jamma, Clyde, the Clyde Drexler!
Though the fans couldn't have been happier. For the team, it was a change that would take getting used to.
We knew Clyde was a great player, a Hall of Famer, but we had known what we could do with the basketball team we had. We won a championship last year. So now our opportunity seemed like it was being taken away from us.
But the player whose emotions were stirred most was Clyde's college teammate and longtime friend, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, that was very difficult for me because it was just unfortunate that in order for us to get up there like Clyde Drexler, we have to give up value. But I was also very happy when I see what we were getting, my old teammate. Now we talk about this all the time in the All-Star break. If we can play together again, it will be so much fun. It was just like a dream.
For Clyde, it was a dream of a cherished goal that he had yet to achieve.
When I came, there was a poster in my locker that had the Champ City picture of last year's championship. And so that was my motivation. I left it there for motivation and hoping that we could get back to it.
Oh, get a license plate number. I think it starts with 22. They're looking for Clyde. There it is. There it is. There it is. Goal! There it is. Drexler wins it. There it is. Drexler wins it. There it is. Here's Drexler on the run. Oh! Drexler. That's why he's one of the greats in the game. Oh, the fun is back.
Shortly after Clyde's spectacular arrival, Hakeem would succumb to injury, and the Rockets would be unable to shake the dark cloud that seemed to have been following them. But as the season drew to a close, they still found a reason to see a silver lining.
Clyde the Glide has just put his autograph on this game.
That was an opportunity for a lot of other people, maybe on the team, maybe in the organization, maybe in the city, to realize that some of the things that I've been able to do my whole career. And I think a lot of people were saying, well, wow, we didn't know he could do all of that. And when Dream comes back, we're going to be really good.
Way to work.
As the Rockets readied for the playoffs, they couldn't have faced more questions about their postseason prospects. But one thing they knew for sure, this was their time of year.
All the guys, including myself, were thinking when the playoff comes, that's when we'd turn it around. And we all just got together and we focused our mind and said, okay, guys, this is where we want to be at. We've been waiting the whole year for this. Now it's here. So let's everybody get on the right page.
But as only the 6th seed, the Rockets began their playoff quest without the crucial home court advantage and as decided underdogs to the highly touted Utah Jazz.
Everybody was so pumped up in that team. They played during the regular season so well. Everybody was just talking about them, but us, they just left us on one side.
Utah, one of only 2 teams to post 60 wins in the NBA this season. The Jazz 60-22, the Rockets 47-35.
Everyone thought we weren't going to get out of the first round. I'm quite sure everyone thought that, but the Rockets.
Down low on the right, Elijah one-on-one. Donaldson fakes it, turns it, spins it, goes to Robert Horry, inside, slam dunk, Robert Horry! Oh, baby!
Roaring into high gear, the Rockets were intent on putting their regular season problems behind them.
Here come the Rockets. Cassell down the lane, feeds Drexler.
But in the Jazz, they found a tough and talented opponent who had also been eagerly anticipating the postseason.
Pass to Blue, Traylor, Keith, scored! Oh, unbelievable!
For 4 games, these 2 teams battled up and down the court, trading leads, victories, and the home court advantage.
Lost it again. Charles Jones takes it away. Comes to Ellie. 3-on-2. Muriel pulls it up in the corner. Clyde Drexler, a three-pointer. Got it! Another 3 for the Rockets.
The Rockets would show flashes of brilliance.
It's on him now. Drexler goes right around. Big one! Oh! Well, the Rockets are the world champions, and tonight they're playing like they want to keep that title.
But they could not quite shake the tenacious Jazz. And with the series tied at 2, they would be forced to go back to Utah for a decisive 5th game.
Now it's down to winner take all Sunday afternoon in Salt Lake City.
We're going 5 games, but we're going back home, so we've always played well at home, and we will on Sunday.
Noisy sellout crowd at the Delta Center.
They've got the home court advantage. They're on their court, and they're feeling really good about themselves.
And playing with angry bravado. The pumped-up Jazz seemed ready to live up to their playoff billing by knocking off the defending champions.
Stockton, back to Hornacek at the buzzer. Got it!
The 3-pointers of Jeff Hornacek have been a real nail in the sides of the Rockets this afternoon.
Right side pinball, up top, Horny for 3.